Welcome, guys.
Yo, man, it's been a while.
Hey, Zed now. How have you been, my guy?
I've been drinking on coffee.
Una disa, but tunaivara chenjera Zed now
No,
for man. But you've been bringing content. But I realized I think you became busy. I'm at
uh,
the
I feel
so
sometimes like like I fell off. But then, whenever I resurrect, it's like always a good time. Because if I
it's
don't do
always
AI, the Z now didn't do AI.
so you see so for the past few months, should I even call it months or weeks that we
Yeah,
haven't done content?
for
Hey
sure.
man,
You
watch
know what?
Lama trending. There have been stories that have been trending. There's been lots of issues that we haven't touched
Can
because I
we?
know
Now, you have a lot of things. By the way, how the heck did you end up losing your page? The other page just disappeared for no reason. Like
I have lost about 4 pages so far.
four. That's a lot,
Yeah,
bro.
in a space of 2 months.
Like,
Like
what the heck is wrong with you?
yeah, the other page had more than 300K, or almost touching five. Then
Yeah,
I opened a new one. Then I had like 100 and something. They reported it as well. Then naisura na imbi, they
it's
gave
kind
it
of
to. Then I opened another one. So I've had like I think 4 pages in a space of
it's
six
kind of
months.
childish for you to keep losing your pages.
It's not childish. It's just sometimes it's out.
Yo, I want to show you something. So
Mm.
whenever we've been away, how does somebody end up end up having a political party which is registered as a church?
So you see, there are so many issues concerning the issue of candidates withdrawing, the issue of political opponents claiming to say they're being victimized. So I
Yeah,
don't.
but Sean Tembo, okay, so I did this video. Hold on. We need to watch this one. Because this one was hilarious. This one went viral. Hold on. I didn't mean to take you off. So this
Mhm.
one went viral. Man.
Okay, but just now, just come to think of it. Okay, do you think umuntu?
Pastor Tembo.
Do you think umuntu to register party? I am with the nomination fees, only to end up with having the documents registered as a political
Yo,
organization. But
that was a lie. Because the first time, how did he manage to stand for the elections? Like how did they manage to, let him run? And
yeah,
then it was like Sean Tembo zero. Oh my god.
but no. But the thing is this: Zed, now you saw towards the before the nominations when people were like presenting their candidates, when political parties were nominating, so to say.
Yeah,
Sean
yeah, yeah.
Tembo, Sean Tembo brought in engineer Chanda Katotobo. He's a former member of parliament somewhere in Northern province, if I'm not
Uh-huh.
mistaken. Then he said it's his own political party, but then he decides to file in another candidate and he ends up becoming a running mate. So people took it as a joke. And
Hmm.
the way politics are, when people saw it that way, they in a church, they're taking it as a joke. But have we sat down Chandaka Tetobe and Sean Tembo to find out why they couldn't file in? Or is it that
Well,
someone at the registrar of society manipulated the papers?
Well, he hasn't given us an update as far as that. He said, we're gonna do a
By the
follow up,
way,
whatever.
I want to share this live in.
Bro, okay, Mona, I have a question. I have a question for you.
Mm-hmm.
Let me just ask you real quick, and let's
Mm-hmm.
be real with that.
Mm-hmm.
Who's Sean Tembo a threat to
Dude,
politically? Who is he a threat to right
it,
now in this current political space?
Sean Tembo was you know that he was the one that was like giving HH pressure in terms of social media. And you shouldn't underestimate the power of social media, my guy.
So you're telling me that if Sean Tembo successfully ran for these elections, Sean Tembo can stand a chance to win elections against H. Morgast? Like for real?
Like in FNM, Mona,
Sean Tembo of all people. Bro,
in
you're capping.
FNM, no, HH mentioned Sean Tembo to say, I always see your post. So it means State House watches what Sean Tembo does.
No, State House is always gonna see what they post. State House sees what you post, Coco.
Of course they do, but
Yeah.
if they felt threatened that this guy now you should not underestimate the power of fools that come in numbers. I don't know, is that how they
But
say
Sean
it?
Tembo has been famous for a long time. But when it comes to elections, he's not known countrywide to even stand a chance of winning anything. Sean Tembo is
Do,
popularly
do,
known in Lusaka,
do you
but
know
he's not gonna be a guy
do,
somebody
do,
in Chiesa is gonna
do,
say
do,
they want to vote for him.
do you know what voters uh, connect to when it comes to general elections in Zambia? Voters are not interested in who is popular. For you to be popular, it means you have money. So if there comes a politician that is ready to dish out money now, people will vote for that person. If you are on Zambia, because
But
people,
then Tembo's pockets are not that heavy to
mm-mm,
influence anything.
but it's not like he's struggling.
No, so that's why I was saying like, so I wouldn't see why Tembo would be a threat for somebody to even go that mile to say they're going to change, the organization at the registrar of society.
Now you know how Zambians are. When Zambians decide to say we need to change, kutibavotera nechipuva vakufunyapo ngatavarefaya.
But they have candidates like Malukula and Makebi.
Maluku, you also call him Malukula Makebi.
No, I mean they have candidates like Malukula and BM. Speaking of which, bro, this campaign song here, like, what are we doing, bro?
You know, I've seen so many campaign songs, but then you see, let me just be straightforward. I'm not trying to be biased here. Huh?
Yeah.
Now, with my PND, they would rather pay Wauga family two mpia two nono, yet they went and paid Harmonize to do a song, and the song that the guy did was a flop, or is
Why
still
would you pay Harmonize of all people to do a song for for
yeah.
you?
And then that guy is from TZ, and then he only did the Magufuli song that he did, like that was a remix way back. So they
And
had
that
to.
song featured Chile One, right?
Mhm. And then
That song
they paid him 22 million
22 million what?
kwacha.
Who?
Harmonize.
To do that song?
And then
That
Chile
song was
one
sucks.
and then Chile one paid 250,000.
No, there is no way.
It's on public domain.
Where? Tell me right now. I'll put it up.
Mhm.
Tell me,
Yeah.
I'll put it up right now. That song by Harmonize. Harmonize got paid 22 million kwacha to do that song.
Mhm.
Bro, there is no way that song sucks. There is no way you can pay somebody. Bro,
They,
I can't even. I can't
they're
even.
desperate. They're desperate. They can pay any money.
I can pay somebody dog food to do that song. Like for real,
But
I'll pay somebody dog food,
yeah,
literally to go and do that song. That song sucks.
but they spent 22 million kwacha on that one.
But then what about this song? How are you feeling this song? Hold on. I know it's on Nidi Mutambo's page, but
So our
I said,
no, we know which feeling I should be.
bro, This song is a banger.
Hey, chica.
This song is a banger, bro. I don't know about banning anyway.
Now we're burning.
I'm banning us.
Now we're burning.
But no, you can't play this song.
Mona burning. They spent 22 million on that nonsense song. Number one, maybe they didn't even spend that much.
Oh, there is no way that they didn't even spend $10 on this song.
Mm, mm. No, but I'm afraid as they're saying no on the AI.
No, it's AI.
Mm,
Yeah, it's AI for sure.
mm.
Yeah, it's an
You,
AI
you,
song.
you know the artist that did this song.
Uh, well, we can say an artist, but the person who put the song together, yeah, Blaze. That's Blaze, right? Who did that?
Mu guys, mune step to Mland no Mland. I did tell Mosan if I'm a bad man.
Well, we know don't do that. Ewa banging anyway.
I want to say, why the fuck they feel
No, you don't tell me.
this?
Okay, okay. So we have that song, right? Anyway, let me just play this song, guys, one more time because some people might just be thinking like, you know what, we're just hating, like, oh, guys, okay, tomorrow fair. Okay, let me just play this song one more time. I just want us to do a comparison. So we have that song. Cool. Now, can we just do a comparison and compare that song to this song?
Me, I couldn't even finish that song. It's so boring, man.
Can I play it?
Yeah, that posted I finished that word.
For the sake of comparing, so that people know that we're not haters.
Sure.
Hivi sasa ninaomba nimkaribishe
Mwanaifyo ya chambira ilia. Mwanaifyo ya chamba failure. What's wrong with pity?
Ukwiza tampale Swahili.
Yeah.
Bro, who speaks Swahili in Zambia? You know what I mean? Like, this doesn't even make sense. Like, this song is not even meant for Zambians because nobody in Zambia speaks Swahili.
Even the way that when they were the person that was, they say, obviously it comes from a media director or a certain political party. They sit down and they say, this year we need these artists to do the campaign songs. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They didn't sit down and say, okay, this song is a flop.
It's a flop.
Mheshimiwa Haikainde Hichilema, Rais wa Jamhuri ya Zambia.
I wish ningemwona Hichilema, nipige magoti, nimpongeze hadharani.
I don't know how many times he remixed the song. He has remixed the remix of this song. I don't know, maybe 20, 30 times. This is like Kwangwaru. The original song is like Kwangwaru.
Yeah, so this one here is like a remix or something. But then even this sucks. I just wanted to listen just a little bit to this one.
This song has been done maybe 3 or 4 times now.
Yeah.
Mgombea urais wa UPND Baba Choki anayepinga nani?
Forget the points. Mfinye Paul.
Okay, hold on. Where is that other original song that they did? Where is the original song?
You mean the Kwangwaru?
Let me see, post that you've seen. The Kongoro one, like where is
Na hivi
that one?
sasa
It's not that one. Where is that song? The first one. I really want to find that one. You know, that first song reminded me of think of when people go into the club, like the Midala, say, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like the big Midalas, they go into the club to go and drink.
Now, so you just come to think of it, the way we say Zambia,
Uh-huh.
campaign. We've got those we've got those guys, those artists that will go up a ground feeling perform. Is Harmonize going to honor them? How much are they going to be paying him for him to be going?
Not they're not gonna pay him a lot of money anymore. Cause you know why?
People are not feeling the song.
People are not feeling the song, and nobody's gonna be singing Swahili. Like no one has time to start learning Swahili. No one. So I don't know what
Or
they're thinking is
have,
behind this.
have you ever seen a Zambian artist invited to another country to go and do a song for a political candidate? It has never happened in history.
No, this has never happened. At watch they invite JK
Hmm.
or watch they invite
Or
Shanky
Humala,
Sugar, Shanky Sugar to go and do the song somewhere else.
boy, UPND would have just paid Fina Shank Sugar, PDF,
They could
those
have
guys
done a
would have.
great song for them.
Mm.
Yeah, this was horrible. Oh, when Kings my name that Kwenyu. You know that the Kwenyu songs are actually better than this nonsense that they gave us.
Dude, to be honest with you, I'm not against the UPND or something, but when it comes to producing bangers, these guys, they don't.
No,
Uh,
they don't.
mm.
So I know you're saying you're not against the UPN or anything like
If,
that.
if you or if you talk of the the late ECL, the songs that they just did for him, even now, even when you're in your home as a UPND cadre, you put that song and you dance to it. But of my
Yeah.
pants were that because in him both, you know. So the whole
For
thing, and
sure.
then there's this lady yesterday. They just broke the news to me. Tracy, boss lady.
What happened with Tracy Boss Lady?
Woman at mid.
Eh?
Adam said yesterday. Adam said,
You posted this yesterday.
mm,
She's in the cell for what?
she was before. Apakatwisha panomba kakwana 2 times doing the same. You know, she started very well, saying she can
But you
order.
guys, you guys are always you guys are always talking about Tracy like all the freaking time. This is a post which you made on your Tracy Boss Lady just been released from Central Police Station on police bond. But this is not the first time that you post about Tracy Coco like being arrested.
Hmm. So that's what
So
she.
do you just hate on Tracy or like what's the deal?
Why? Why should I hate on someone, man?
Huh?
Why should I hate on someone?
No, I don't know. I just want to know. Do you hate on Tracy?
No, I'm just an advocate. People bring out stories, they gather the evidence, and then they tell me to say that this is what she did, this is what she does, and then to make matters worse, you don't only get one person complaining or one complainant. Kusanga dad, kwatama complainants, fulu. Mamona. And then the whole issue is about her taking money from people that want to hustle and do this. And then I never promise that Alaba Teramabalo or Varecha Chirimba, then she disappears with the funds.
I've heard these stories before. I'm just saying I can't confirm. Like this has
Maybe,
happened or whatever.
you should try and invite her on a podcast.
I don't know Tracy.
No, she can
I don't.
come.
If
I
you
think
have, you can
I,
reach out to her.
yeah,
Yeah, I don't
but
know. You can
I'm
reach
sure.
out, but I don't think she would want to come on, especially after like she might feel like you always on her neck.
No, no, no. After she got released today, she was actually trying to call me.
Yeah, I bet she didn't pick up.
No, she was trying to call me, but I didn't pick up.
She was probably trying to go off on you.
No, not go off on me.
I don't know, Coco. This is
Probably kukunje veta boy dilite na papata.
okay. I will say this. you know what? I think a lot of people probably would have been expecting, like, we're going to see a more like calm or chill version of Coco, at this point forward.
What do you mean? So you mean uh, is it now? So you cannot differentiate the Coco that you used to know, the Coco that you used to.
Oh no, like right now you're calm, like even your demeanor, the way you talk. There's a lot of change about you, but like social media wise, maybe the things that are posted, maybe still not. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
We are cleaning up the nation.
We're cleaning up the nation. Is that the motto that you're always gonna run with? We're cleaning up the nation.
Yeah, we are cleaning up the nation.
Speaking of cleaning up the nation, you might find yourself entering into this here. Let me put this up here. So
Ah,
these guys have been released
mhm,
now. Elson and Keplas of That Z podcast,
mhm,
they have been
mhm.
released so far following their detention by the police because of the interview which they did of I think in Zambia we call him Xavier Chung,
Mhm,
but
yeah.
in the US we're going to say Xavier. But anyway, so how the heck
So I
does
don't know.
does
They're basing their points on saying the guy was a former state security agent. So and then not only just a mayor, but he was a chief of, you know, he was the director or maybe the overall boss.
yeah, I mean he eventually became that for sure. But then if you look at it, there has been a lot of attacks that he has that he has endured. And within the podcast, you can see twice he was sent to jail or prison, twice he was sent to prison. And then twice he was well, there was first attempt, there was an attempt to be poisoned because they wanted to get rid of him the first time. They failed, they didn't. And then the second time, they actually poisoned him and he was taken to theater where they operated on him. And
Okay,
so,
now just excuse me for 2 seconds. I'll be with you, but you can
yeah,
continue with the.
so his life was saved the second time when he was poisoned. uh so already that tells you that there has been a vendetta against him. There is like retaliation against this man. Okay, they have been wanting to get rid of him for a long time. So now, when I listened to that whole interview, the podcast which he had with That Said podcast, and I know you guys are gonna say, well, um, there is like classified information, state secrets that he was revealing. I don't know what those secrets were. When I listened to that podcast, I'm trying to figure out what state secrets he revealed. Honestly, I don't know which ones they were because 99% of what was said in there is information that we already know. And most of that information, we knew that information when we were very young. Some of you guys, if you can remember, especially whenever we were like in grade 12, we were graduating school, there was this thing where we're thinking about career wise, like, oh yeah, what do you want to do once you graduate? And around that time, we had some friends that were working maybe like in the OP, right? So this is like the time when people beginning to be recruited to go and work in the intelligence department of the government. And for me, I'm just gonna tell you guys, like literally, I almost was recruited. I had two separate people that I knew who were in the intelligence department working for the government. I was going to that. And this is information that was widely known amongst us as young kids on how the recruitment process works and everything. And then I was cautioned by someone who was actually, working already in that to say, if you join if you join, there is a lot of deep things that you're going to encounter here. There is a lot of secrets that you have to die with. There is a lot of retaliation that comes. You're going to live your life looking over your shoulders because there is a lot of jealousy. There is a lot of moving parts. That's how I ended up not joining. But I was literally like this close. Only one step was left. And I was like, all right. At that point, ironically, just like Xavier, I was actually living in Mansa then, and I was almost joining. I was like, yeah, no, I'm not going to do that because actually I have a family member who was in the intelligence department of the government. And so I was going to be recruited through that line where they reach out to you because they see how, like how you are performing within the community, how influential you can be, and all those things. So they assess you, like they're already assessing you before you can even before you even graduate. Like this is commonly known. It's not a secret. So for me, like seeing that, and of course, he goes on to talking about how certain parts of the government operates as far as like if the president is getting information. Like, well, how is the president? How does he get information when he says go and investigate someone? Like, is that what you're going to go top secret? Like, what's so top about that? There is nothing that was revealed that at any point ever puts the government of Zambia at risk. There is nothing that was said in that podcast that ever puts the country at a security risk at all. Not even the government of Zambia at a security risk. So for me, I'm just getting confused as to why Mr. Xavier is still locked up. Because there was nothing in there that ever put anyone at risk. The man told his side, um, the career which he served in. He gave a point on how he handled his work. So you're telling me that all of a sudden we are not allowed to talk about our careers? Like if you had a career in the government, you can never speak about your career at all. There was no secrets revealed. I'm trying to figure out like what secret was revealed. So even whenever they brought up the whole issue of like tunnels, for instance, like yeah, when MMD came into power, they started revealing information to say there are tunnels at State House. The State House has tunnels. Breaking news: the State House has tunnels. Well, I hope the State House that has tunnels. Just like that's common sense. Why would you expect State House not to have tunnels? The president needs to escape one way or another, or go in hiding one way or another. So that even shouldn't be a secret to say, well, there is a way for the president to protect himself. Like this is common sense. President Trump, has extended tunnels. Like the U.S., I mean, it's almost like as though you're saying, well, the vehicles the president drives in has is bulletproof. Like, oh my gosh, this is a secret. Like you telling me, really? Like the president has a bulletproof armored vehicle? Wow. Like, is that a secret? You should hope the president has a bulletproof armored vehicle, right? Oh my gosh, the president has bodyguards. Like, why would you expect the president not to have bodyguards? So why would you expect the place where a president resides not to have that much level of security? That's just a flaw to me in the system. But my point of contention is, and I posted this on my page, so I really didn't care whether people agree or not, because I'm not here to agree or to cater to people's feelings. And it's okay. You can disagree. I can disagree with you. You can disagree with me. That's fine. That's part of what makes us who we are. Okay. And at some point, we're just going to have to respect like each other's opinions. So my point with this is, okay, I think you're back, Coco, right? So so here's my point with this. I said the State Security Act, because there's the State Security Act, right, which has been put in place to say, well, you cannot talk about, or you cannot give somebody or talk about reveal, security codes,
Mhm.
passwords,
Mm.
secrets, any communication, whatever, right? But here's the problem. This is what I
It's
said. The
an oath.
Security
I think
Act,
it's an oath that you sign before
yeah,
you take up the job, right?
sure. But this is what I said. The Security Act, the
Yeah.
State Security Act is so broad, right? Especially its definition of classified information. So it's like, what are we going to consider classified information? And it's severe penalties that it may discourage transparency and make it difficult for citizens, journalists, or whistleblowers to obtain information that would otherwise advance accountability. So imagine a scenario where
Mhm.
someone, right, who works for the state gets killed. Somebody gets killed. Boom. This is a secret which is maybe widely known within the state, right? But then it's like you don't want to investigate that. You don't want to say you're coming against the whistleblowers. You can't reveal that information of how somebody died. Oh well, because it's a secret. Like you should hold that information. How are you going to say there's ever going to be any level of accountability when you don't even
And
have
and
a
then
clear
and then
definition of what those
the,
secrets are?
the problem is this. The problem is this. Um, if you watch Kalenga's and Elson's podcast, you can tell those guys. Of course, they might have a background of journalism, right? But they are not
Mhm.
like so much into politics and stuff. So
No.
even them inviting that guy, they actually thought the questions they were asking were not as sensitive as the way they put them.
Heck no.
So it was quite unfair that you might even have to detain those guys. To be honest, I don't think the government did the right thing on
And on
this.
top of that, the way Mr. Chungu was answering some questions, the very sensitive subjects, he was saying, he won't talk about them, especially on that platform. He literally said, I won't speak about this. I'm happy to talk about this on a different platform, but
Mhm.
not on the podcast because of how the severity of the issue, how sensitive the issue was.
But now Z now you can imagine if the US was to arrest all these people that are critics of the government or people that are
Man,
how many people would have been caged by now?
the whole country, even me included, because I have a YouTube channel where we talk about things that are happening within the government and
Mhm.
criticize them. There's a whole theme
There's a
of,
whole there's a
bro,
whole lot of conspiracy theories about the
all the
government,
time.
about area what, about not doing what. People, but the government, you never see state security agents coming to your house to say like no. I think is it because we are still backwards, or is it because in Zambia politicians they feel like they hold on to the power and they can uh, mistreat or cage or do whatever they want to
That's
any state.
exactly how it is, because there's guys who are like maybe like former CIA intelligence officers, right?
Mm.
Um, and you hear them talk about how the operations were ran, within the CIA. Now, of course, they won't go like
These
they
guys
won't go into details to reveal like the very classified top secrets they're not supposed to.
and the thing you notice is that most of these guys have got huge numbers on their streaming platforms, big
Oh,
YouTube.
absolutely.
Mm. And you can even see someone saying, "No, I was an ex Marine, I was an ex chef at White
Yeah.
House. The president used to eat this. I used to produce. This was his favorite food." Even now, people know what Donald Trump eats. But then in Zambia, if you can just say that, or in Africa, so to say, you
Oh
discover.
man. Then all of a sudden you are in trouble. It's
Mm.
like, oh man.
So
Yeah, it's like,
so it means Zach interviewing me. Zach can also be arrested just for interviewing me.
speaking of Zach, look at what he's deciding to comment on the comment section.
Apuba, but why sure?
Out of like out of all things,
Mhm.
we're supposed to be having a serious discussion here. Zach is choosing to watch the podcast, not to join the podcast, but then he has time to be commenting nonsense,
One minute,
talking nonsense about me and you. That's crazy.
1 minute.
This comment says only broke people talk about the rich. Yeah, I agree with you.
I talk about the rich in terms of what?
I don't know. I don't care. Only broke people talk about the rich. Whichever way you want to see, make it. I say, guys, it's fine. Why catch feelings? I mean, feelings are supposed to be
Oh,
caught.
there's another issue. Why me? Why me was jailed for 2 years? What's the
Yo,
take?
we have Zach. Should we add him to the panel?
He wants to join.
He wants to join. As soon as he
Aku-
reveals his face, we're gonna add him. So
Aku-
yeah, so as soon
yeah.
as
What's your take on why me's sentence?
what was it?
Yeah.
Working, G.
No, I wanna. I don't know.
My weekend job. So,
But Zach much that yensh. Mwafuma pesa.
look weekend job.
What's your Popeyes?
Who is this guy on the middle?
What's the reason Zach of Mamku yensh?
Who is this guy on the middle?
Oh man. But
Huh?
hold on. Before
What's
before
his
we
name
get to
again?
play,
Hmm?
before we get to playful here, before we start any bromancing, I just want to know what's your take, Zach,
On
about
what?
what we've been talking about. Don't tell me you ain't been paying attention.
Paying attention to what? I don't follow any of you guys.
But you are here,
Look, come on. Who is this guy on the middle? Is this Coco?
so we're talking about the issue of that Z
No,
podcast.
Charlie too says social media is for useless people like Zach. Journalism is for trained communicators.
But social media is for what?
Social media is for everyone. Journalism is for trained communicators. So we're talking about at that said podcast, Kalenga and Elson, the way that they were detained, and then later on released. By the way, let me just make this point, guys. When you are detained in Zambia, you have to be formally charged within 48 hours, or you have to be released on a bond or before.
Mozambique more for 8 hours. Boy.
No, in Zambia
Mozambique,
they'll break the law. Yeah, like they'll just break the law. They won't even.
Mozambique for kuikata pa Friday.
Yeah, but they got released because they were not charged.
Is a question for me or Englishman?
So the question here that I'm asking you, Zach, is what's your take, about them being arrested, and detained?
I don't know. First, they need to detain Coco so that I know what's going
No,
on.
no, 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 for real. Because this is the point. This is the topic that we're discussing.
Okay, Monday. Listen, I have very little to talk about when it comes to how laws and how the government follows through issues that they implement themselves. It's a law that I think when His Excellency the President of the Republic of Zambia right now, HH, when he came into power, he said we will arrest people and charge them. Okay, and it doesn't matter that whether on the weekend people will get police bonds, isn't it? Am I wrong, guys?
Mhm.
Are they following through with that?
Are
How
they
many people
following?
have
No.
they are not following through with any of that? Yeah. So I have very little, very minimum things to say, especially with the integrity of how things are done back home. It's just very alarming. It's very bad that the boys were arrested for such a long time, with no proper communication to the public
So,
to what's
so, so,
going
so
on.
today I came across a certain post, because I think that Facebook group there's a famous Facebook group called Zambian Scorpion.
Mm.
I don't know if you guys have uh, have checked it out or you've come across it. So it happens that Zambian Scorpion is owned by I think the admin Sadiq. The guy is in the US, Sadiq Giro.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Yeah, Sadiq Giro. So he posted today, and then he was questioning why are they still detaining who's this girl, um, the one that was sentenced last year. What's her name?
Ethel.
Ethel.
Yeah, Ethel Chiswano completed her sentence, but she's been kept indefinite.
Hmm.
Mm.
And then this is not the first time we're getting to hear this story. Even near Zulu last time when he was killed, you see, when Munia Zulu was jailed, he finished his sentence, but the prison authorities said like, no, we still have to. I don't know. Is there any part of or a clause in the Zambian constitution which permits the correctional services to detain someone even after they've done their sentence?
No, absolutely not.
No.
They can't. They can't hold you against that. That's literally holding you against the law, because the sentencing is the actual law, which would determine how much time that you have to serve. So anything beyond that, that's infringing of your rights, and you are supposed to sue. The question is, even if you sued, you
Maybe
win.
maybe they take it as a disciplinary action to deter someone even
So
after they complete their sentence.
yeah, so in Zambia we also have the thing which we call the shadow law, and with the shadow laws, what essentially happens is, even if you sue, your lawsuit would just land on pretty much like deaf ears. It won't go anywhere. Like you won't even win the case against the government. Very few people win cases against the government.
Oliver T. Junior Mwimba. Oh, thanks so much. You heard? Did you see that comment?
No, I can put up here. In Zambia, the rule of law never applied. The first guys to implement the laws are the ones to
First.
break them.
Ah, nice
Oh
listen.
yeah, for sure. Like, yeah. No, they aren't following through. No, they're not. These brains rare to find. I doubt if there was
Backbencher here. Once a in a man.
now to a backbencher. Kind of backbencher is exactly what has led us to make money. So we
Ah,
just
no, we are in that I'm a brains here.
like these days are rare to find out. Doubt if there was any backbenchers here. Okay. I see what you're saying.
That I'm a backbencher. Which two
There is
chapter?
nothing like that
Back.
in Zambia. The laws, even Google knows. I see even Google knows that.
If you go to sue them for shadow laws.
Google had issue. There is nothing like shadow laws. So yeah, this is not something which is like that you're going to find. This is literally like a terminology that you can use, like urban lingo that you're going to use to describe the laws that pretty much like you think they will apply, but they don't. It's almost as though they're just there, like on paper, in theory, but practically, if you try to apply them, they just don't work. That's the problem. Try to sue the government and
Okay,
see
so
how many
there is
cases are going to win.
there's another trending story. I don't know if you got it. It's about Mazembe, Garen Combo. So
See
today,
that one? Oh man, that one is. First of all, let me pull up that clip. Go ahead. Let me pull up Gary. Oh, man,
so he was saying he feels like he's been placed on a dump site. Navamubika
yeah.
Kwaya or Dini.
Mwambika
And then,
kuwaya, waya church.
and then I think it was last week when he was trying to file in his nomination for member of parliament because he chose to stand on as an independent candidate, not on a UPND ticket, right?
Mhm.
So what transpired was the day that he went to file in his nomination, he got attacked, and then there's
Look
a
at
call
that.
out again. Okay, you won't be held longer than necessary. What is your meaning here?
Gary Combo, Officer 39, Shashanshanyoko, Malanswa Road, Mazabuka. You are required in the name of the president at Mazabuka to report yourself at Mazabuka Police Station at 14 hours on the first day of June 2026 in room 2. Why didn't they just give him like room 18? Uh
Room
in room
21.
21,
Is it
sorry.
room
Why didn't
21?
they just give him room 18? Yeah, 18, 19, 22. What? Just give him
Room
room
18.
18. Uh for
Why is
interview.
it room 18?
So your cooperation in this matter will be highly appreciated. Yours in service.
Why did they go that you won't be held longer than necessary?
Mm. They used to do that.
Yeah, they
You
still do.
you and were borderline criminal. You definitely know about that.
You won't be
You
held-
are criminal. You know exactly about those things. So
but
no,
why are
continue.
you just
I'm looking for the video. But continue talking about that. Let me
yeah,
just
so
get a
he
video
got
put up.
that, and then I think a day ago he issued a statement saying he has not he doesn't carry any grudge against President Hichilema, but he feels like the party threw him away. They threw him under the bus.
Hmm.
Mhm. And then today, the National Youth spokesperson, Gilbert, this one is for UPND, also said Garin Combo was not a factor. But Garin Combo said during the treason time, you remember the time when HH was charged with treason?
Hmm.
Uh, that was during the Kuomboka.
Hmm.
Yeah. So he says he played a major role in ensuring.
He played a major role.
Yeah, in securing freedom for Akai Nation.
Mm. But
And then
then that has been done to him.
yeah, but he was chairperson for elections. He was dropped as a cabinet minister, and then there were rumors that if he had to stand on a UPND ticket in Mazabuka, he wouldn't have been adopted in the first place.
Mm.
So he had to take matters in his own hands.
Let me see that video that has been posted where he was also complaining about
And by the way, you guys, I don't know why.
on this one here. Hold on. So I have a problem playing this video because I don't understand what's being said.
No, he says, I understand because I lived in Southern Province before.
Okay, so
What
do you
he's
want me
trying
to
to
play?
say, what he's trying to say is that him and 9 other members of
Uh-huh. Him
him
and
and
9 other members.
9 the UPND are the ones that voted against the Bill 7
Mm.
Parliament. So that's why the whole trouble came in. He was against the issue of Bill 7, and Bill 7 those days, if you actually did it was talking about dividing the constitution through the delimitation process, extending the years of the presidential candidate. There were so many clauses which others disagreed with. They wanted to extend the presidential term from 5 to 7. Ministers would be voted from I don't know which structures and these. So there were lots of changes that were.
Can you imagine? Can you imagine a president going from 5 years to like 7 years, bro? That would be
So
crazy. 2 terms, like you were in government for 14 years. Can you imagine?
and then after the 14 years, you might even try to change the constitution by saying, or amend the constitution by saying, no, let me go for third term.
Like a kid will be born, you know, they get in their teens and they just have the same president.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
crazy.
It's more like it's no, not even your teens. It's more like you were born and then you were governed from primary to university and you even started looking for a job. Because if you talk about 21, bro, these days kids complete their
Like,
education at the age of 15 and then you go to varsity for 3 years or 3.5. That will be 18, 19, 19. You're in your entry level job or something. So if you
yeah.
talk about that,
Let's talk about this incident here that happened with Harry the other day. I just want to see the face of this guy. I can never take these people seriously. It looks like he was beat up a little bit.
no, no, no. By the way, hey, wait, pause. White on a white T-shirt. The guy putting on.
Yeah,
He's part of the presidential security team of President Hakainde Hichilema at State House. He
he's
goes with
part
the
of the presidential team.
yes. There are
How?
so many photos. There are so many photos. Um, I don't know
Send
if
them
I.
to me right now.
Yeah.
He's part of the presidential team.
Mm-hmm.
That guy in white t-shirt, you are saying he's part of the presidential
Yes,
team.
the one that manhandled Gary.
Yeah, he's part of the presidential team.
Yes.
So everybody knows that guy.
Yes.
So like he's
What
high. Are you telling me that this guy is highly trained?
is he is highly trained and he goes with the president wherever he goes.
Really?
He carries the president's bag.
Really?
Yeah. Should I send the pics on WhatsApp?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sending right away.
This guy?
Yes. You can zoom in closer so that you can compare.
The same guy wearing Givenchy.
Always with the president. Wherever the president is, he's always there.
Holy crap. Let me
He has
open up
never missed,
WhatsApp right now.
he has never missed any I'll send you more than 10 photos of the same. He has never missed
Holy crap.
any. There you go. Let's hope I don't send you Antimidi's photo.
Mm.
Yes. Yeah, I knew that.
How did Aunt Millie find herself in this situation here? uh yeah, this is not gonna be so good. Hold on. Let me forward these photos over to my other number. Because this is crazy.
So he's part of the security detail. Presidential, bro.
That's gonna be crazy. I'm telling you, that's crazy.
Yeah, you can double check him. So that whole thing was a rehearsal, it was a script.
What? Should I put the photos on here?
Yeah. That's the main reason why I sent them to you.
Let's see.
I want you to you can compare. You can play his video, you can play the video when Gary was attacked, and you'll be able to see. Like he's doing the job of the previous job that Xavier Chung was doing. If you're moving with the president, you know,
Yo, let me open up these photos.
what you knew, man.
Let me share this screen real quick because this is crazy.
So that why she very on say,
No, I had no idea, bro.
yeah, yeah. So this whole thing, Namma said, why do we at 10 minutes over? There you
Yeah,
go.
that's the guy. That's him.
Mhm. He's the one. I also know his name. What's his name?
That's crazy. That's crazy, yo.
Mhm.
Where is the other? Okay, I'm gonna do a slideshow here. Hmm. Okay, pause, 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 pause. I don't know if this is the same person here. You think?
He is, bro. Check everything. Check, including the photos that the time he was attacking Gary. Let me find his name. So actually,
Now this is as clear as it gets. This is as clear as it gets. Oh man. Oh, that's as clear as it gets. Hold on a second. Let me zoom in and do this other one here. Oh man, this is as clear as it gets. We're gonna
hmm
zoom and come right down here. Wow, this is as clear as it gets.
hmm
Yo, this is clear as
I
day.
think I sent you as many as I could.
Wow, that's insane.
You can zoom in. There, you see him.
Looks like the same person.
Not like he looks. He is the same person. What do you mean he looks like?
That's crazy. That's crazy. What do you think is gonna happen?
Nothing. His name is Bilden Haloba.
This person
He's, he's
said,
actually he's actually the nephew to the president.
"At this point, I'm afraid you can be cited." Yeah, you definitely can be cited for real. Like you can be cited. Oh, you said he's the nephew of the president?
Okay, so there you go. Let me send you one more or two more. Just check the last ones I'll send to you. I'm sending you like two more. You can now compare. I've forwarded. Check.
That's crazy, yo. I really had no idea that it went in that deep. I had no idea it went that deep in.
Check the last two or three I've said.
Yeah, I see the ones that you just said. Let me get them from WhatsApp here real quick.
That's the reason why he had all that confidence. He wasn't even afraid of.
The police.
Yeah, even putting on a mask.
Yeah, and you know what? That was crazy. When I seen that, I was like,
Mhm.
why would somebody have that much confidence? No mask, nothing. He's just there like it's just a normal day for him. Yeah, that was weird. That was really weird, for real. But then his other friends, like they made sure that they wore masks.
Mm. But it just came out in the open, you know.
Yeah, he just came out, but I guess for him, he knew whatever. I mean, they still. I mean, I guess
Yeah.
they still arrested them, but like, does that even mean anything at that point? Okay, I'm downloading this. I'm gonna play it right now.
The funny thing is, most Zambians know. Surprised us for call that you don't know.
Let's see. Okay, that photo didn't even download properly.
So such people are the ones that are supposed to be caged for perpetrating violence and stuff. But you see, you go and lock up someone like Elson and Kapembo. I mean, come on, man. David Kazadi. Those are the people that police will swift in quickly.
Oh yeah, saying you know what? These are the people destroying our country, but these guys are not harming anyone. David Kazadi just
Yeah.
wants to enjoy Mwaka. That's it. Like, okay, we get it. Where did this image save? I think these. I don't know where I just saved these images. Okay, I think I know where they are. So you got this is crazy. Okay, so this is another one that you just sent me.
Okay.
Uh,
Can you put it on screen?
yeah, right here.
Mm.
That's insane, man. It's kind of hard to deny when you're seeing him right there. I mean, he's everywhere. He's all over.
It's all over. It's all over.
Yeah. So for people who would say, funny thing is like most
Bro,
Zambians know.
bro, bro,
Uh,
okay, last topic before we sign out.
Hold on.
This,
I just wanted to say this comment, like from Charles, saying that funny thing, most Zambians know, like they're surprised I didn't know. Guys, you have to understand, I don't live in Zambia, so most information that I have to find out most information on social media when I wake up.
do you
And you
know
know,
this man? Okay, I'll send you just three photos. I just want you I just want you to tell me where you saw this man. If I know you've seen him. He's the new Lusaka Porta Porti. He's the
he's a
one,
new Lusaka Pora Pori.
yeah, he's the one funding all these girls. He can snatch any girl in Lusaka at any minute. It feels like. But do you know his background?
Uh-uh. His face looks a little bit familiar.
You just bring him on screen. I think maybe some viewers might know.
Should I bring him on screen?
Yeah,
Do we want to do that?
why not?
Because I don't know what you're about to say.
Okay, okay. You don't bring him on screen. Maybe we'll keep his story for another day.
Yeah.
He's the guy that bought the jackets, HH jacket at 2.5 million. The one that you wore.
That guy.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the number one place in Lusaka now.
Really?
Mhm. Mwaka Halwindi. Uh, what's this girl that just trended a few days ago? You know the girl that just traded, huh?
That
Recently.
one girl everybody's been talking about.
Yeah.
Ah, Katuish, the one that nobody knows, and then they want to make her trend because she had some sex videos.
But that guy got the MP3. Yeah,
This guy is a gossiper. At bring him on, please. Charles, Charles, sit down somewhere. Charles is very invested. He's trying to know all the gist, bro. Like he's trying to know all the gist. Nah, 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 get out of here. Hey, when Coco was locked up, Charles, I just want to know how much did you give towards Coco being released?
how much did you pay?
Charles, how much did you give towards Coco to be released?
Uh,
Or can you make a promise to say if Zed now gets locked up upon his return to Zambia, you are going to donate something, something just towards my release, towards my bond? I just want to know. Bro, this is the commitment that these guys need to start making.
Kubikira kufina ngola 100 kwacha uhave patrol.
Yeah. Like every month we should start making these guys should start paying. Why Shwaka?
I'm 100
Yeah. Because we give them too much info. Like, they need to start paying every month. There's gotta be a subscription.
Abanenu ZNBC tabafitambe.
I didn't even know he was locked up. Nah, bro, that's cap. How did you not know Coco was locked up, but you expect me to know all the info from Zambia? Coco was locked up everywhere. Even ZNBC reported the news, bro. ZNBC. Okay, Brad, Coco, that was massive. ZNBC talking about you, bro.
News diggers. I was on the front
News
page.
diggers. I call those news niggas. Even I'm a news niggas. News niggas is run by that's owned by who? Muzukanji's husband, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, that's crazy. At by the time you become in Zambia,
Legandarini now with
karareni, kasunderi mulari.
guys. Thank you so much for joining us. Make sure that you go on YouTube. You hit that sub. I had make sure you hit that sub. I'm a dollars I number. We just ask you for you to
$400.
go to our YouTube channel, you subscribe, you hit the notification bell, and you like that eating. If you just do that and then you view our videos there.
I'll be coming to Zambia in a few months. The red team will be still. Hopefully, if they don't win, whatever. If they win, whatever. I don't care, bro. Like for me, I don't care about the red team or not. Zambia is my
Yeah,
country.
so very much that and that if you have support that we have YouTube subscribe, you just hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. You even like our video and you watch our video. Your support that's all the enough support that we need.
You know what we should do?
Yeah.
I know you're about to go to sleep. You know what we should do? One incentive that I thought about that we need to do to start
Thank
making
you,
some money.
Charles.
We need to start selling merch, t-shirts,
Yeah, definitely.
for the culture podcast. And then we should also start selling underwears. And so for the underwears, people have to be, doing like underwear competition. Feel like every month, people have to buy like 5 underwears. One says Coco, and then people can see like who's favorite.
We can also be selling thongs.
So, that's what I mean, like underwear. So both for men and women. And so we can be running competitions for that. So
Too much string.
yeah.
Then now, thanks so much.
Karate. Yeah, karate. Guys, say bye to Coco. I'm Kusunda Banani. All right, bro. All right, guys. So, you know what? I should be signing off here. Um, Culture Podcast, we're definitely gonna be selling some merch. This idea, I know, just coming in real quick, but hopefully, once we start selling the merch, you guys can support us. I know that you guys love us. We love you as well. Yeah, we do love you. This is why it's kind of hard for us to step away from this, but it is what it is. However, I have one video that I need to end with. I find this. I find these videos very, very. I find these videos very interesting. Just before, like I sign off, guys, can we watch this together? Like, please. If you're here, stick around, because yeah. No, I need to make it a little bit bigger. Yeah, let's see this.
Education and university, which one is important?
Education na China university. Nene wasi kuni education waika. But no matter from fin. Nene wasi you know. Ababali akuma university too. Betanga ba ku university. Basta graduate. After what graduate. If you are kushta file shupa ni shiba ikala no kuikala. Ya sha finish ni but what is graduate
I find the videos on this page very entertaining. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, I find them very entertaining. This page really be like, I be listen. If you got some people that are content creators out here, just you gotta find your niche. Okay, I be watching these things sometimes. Han, why is this one here not sharing, not playing? Oh, there we go.
My love, my darling, you mean everything to me.
Can we rewind that?
Babe, my love, my darling. You mean everything to me. I want you to come at my place. Babe, my love, my darling. You mean everything to me. I want you to come at my place.
I want you to come up with a price. Babe, my love, my darling. You mean everything to me. I want you to come at my press. Okay, one more. You guys, go and follow Z Pause podcast. One more. I got one more for you guys. These guys be hilarious, I'm telling you. I want one where there is a dude. Oh, man. Let's see.
Otherwise, baby, otherwise, I'm first.
Gen Z, what's wrong with you, Gen Z? Eh?
Otherwise, baby, otherwise, I'm first.
What's up? What's good and what's bad, Japo? We are back again. Sana nya patient.
Alake, Kenny, that's my name.
What about that situation yet with your girlfriend, Dad? Then I say kumien. Manje ngamrefu kuchako ile ya machine ile. Kuro mbashani.
I don't know pressure big man. Otherwise, baby, otherwise, I'm first. Azazi,
You're first, number one.
First, yeah, I'm first, yeah.
First, number one.
Yeah, Azazi, was me first, yeah, enjoyed.
I'm first. Number one. I'm first. Oh man, yeah. I'm telling you. And that's how most of us feel. Like, I'm just first. I'm number one. Okay. But anyways, guys, catch us maybe tomorrow, maybe on Monday. You know, we always go lives like so scripted. We be random sometimes. I don't know. This is why sometimes it's very hard to catch up with us. But it was good spending time with you guys. We'll see you on the next stream. So this time around, you know what? We'll do a little bit better to be posting whenever we decide to go live. Maybe just give it like a heads up, so you know that we're about to be live, or maybe like a few days in advance, you know. That way you guys can catch up with us. So everybody who was engaging in the comment section, appreciate it so much, guys. We'll see you Much love. Signing out. Zed now.